Hello friends! In this video you'll see how heavy actors of the TV series Cheers 1982-1993 changed. You'll know their real names and age. I will show you how they look then and what's with them now. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Sam Malone is the owner of the Cheers establishment. He's a sane guy but has a weakness for alcohol and often shows interest in women. But his feelings for them quickly passed. Sam knows how to play baseball well. The role is performed by Ted Danson. Dr. Lilith Sternhagen, Baby Newwirth, is married to Fraser, works with whom she also in the same field of activity. She's a specialist in the field of psychiatry, and she herself is good at keeping her emotions under control. Clavin has a good friendship with Norm Peterson and also works for the Boston Postal Service. He likes to visit frequently Sam's bar, where he meets with friends and gives advice and recommendations to acquaintances. Wears a mustache, played by John Ratzenberger. Dr. Fraser Crane is an educated man and has a degree in psychiatry. He loves his job, but he also likes the income it brings him. Fraser knows how to forgive and even come to terms with some things. Has a son, Frederick. The role is played by Kelsey Grammer. Carla Tortelli, Rhea Perlman, works for Sam Malone as a waitress. She is distinguished by a somewhat caustic character trait. She can treat many people with derision, but nevertheless her colleagues don't hate her. Has a lush curly hair. Carla afraid to fly. Norm Peterson is the husband of Vera and is also on good terms with Cliff. He is well versed in accounting but can also do quality painting work. Norm has a cheerful, benevolent nature and is able to support a person. Has a plump physique, played by George Wendt. Woody Boyd was a good friend of Ernie and also served as a bartender, following the instructions of Sam Malone. He can be somewhat naive, has a good-natured character, and is not subject to conflict. Has a romantic relationship with Kelly, played by Woody Harrelson. Kelly Gaines was Woody Boyd's love interest and went on to become his wife and mother of their 2 children. She's a rather sweet girl who, despite her education and wealth, doesn't behave arrogantly and even shows simplicity. She was played by Jackie Swanson. Robin Colcord was in a love relationship with Rebecca Howe. Greed is characteristic of him, and he can use a person to his advantage. May offer good ideas to familiar, but later uses them himself. Played by Roger Rees, who died in 2015 from brain cancer. Mark Arnott is one of the patrons who visits Cheers time after time. He likes to read the newspaper and can exchange a few phrases with the owner Sam at the same time. Mark dresses mostly in simple clothes, but occasionally comes to the bar in a suit. Eddie LeBag is beloved of Rebecca. He was a professional hockey player and knows how to confidently stay on the ice, but apart from that he can do practically nothing. Played by Jay Thomas, who died in 2017 from throat cancer. Nick Tortelli then Hidayat is the first husband of Carla and whom tries to annoy her at a convenient opportunity. He repairs televisions and has his own business, but he lacked the skills to keep it afloat. Nick likes to wear a shirt slightly open at the chest. Esther Clavin, Frances Sternhagen, is the birth mother of Cliff, who interferes excessively in his life. She has a determined nature and doesn't seek enrichment at the expense of others. Doesn't like to walk disheveled, so she likes to tie her hair in a bun. Evan Drake, Tom Skerritt, is the boss of Rebecca Howe, who has a strong romantic interest in him. His job is obliging to adhere businesslike. He often wears suits and prefers to oblige to adhere coats. Even is sensitive to sounds and can wake up from them. Loretta Tortelli, Jean Kasem, was Nick's lover, with whom she was married. She is purposeful and aspires to make a career as a singer, but has weak vocal abilities for this. Loretta can be appreciative and friendly, likes to make buns or hightail. Ernie Coach Pantuso works as a bartender for Sam Malone, but was previously a professionally engaged baseball. He has a good-natured temper, was respected by many, and could always help. Played by Nicolas Colasanto, who died of a heart attack in 1985. Harry trades in fraud and theft. He's dexterous, able to help, but most often with his own interests. Has a thin build and a rather harmless appearance. He wears glasses and also likes to wear a hat. Played by Harry Anderson, who died of a stroke in 2018. Henry Anthony Kisterer is a professional photographer and is to Kelly's acquaintances. He is somewhat cunning, capable of a mean act, and often in his foreground is his well-being. Henry is a pretty handsome man who knows how to get a girl's attention. Annie Tortelli, Mandinger, is in a romantic relationship with one of Carla's sons. She likes to wear her hair in pigtails at times or walk around with her hair down, and also likes to wear a leather jacket. Has a ritual of exchanging gum with her boyfriend. Dave Richards, Fred Dreyer, is a longtime friend of Sam Malone. He is quite charismatic and doesn't miss the opportunity to flirt with girls, but take it easy if something doesn't go according to plan. Dave is not shy and has a somewhat cheeky nature. Tinker Bell is a pleasant woman who is not averse to relaxing and attending a costume party. She knows how to be charming, affable, and can be quite amiable. Mostly likes to wear pearl jewelry. She was a romantic interest of Cliff, played by Bernadette Birkett. Andy Schroder was a boyfriend of Diane Chambers for a while. He looks like a nice guy, although he can act strange sometimes. Andy is short in stature and also has somewhat puffy cheeks and a warm smile. Has a criminal record. The role is played by Derek McGrath. John Allen Hill is Melville's proprietor. He can behave arrogantly, speak taunts, and disrespectfully unworthy people in his opinion. He's quite stubborn and will always stand up for his property. Played by Keen Curtis, who died of Alzheimer's in 2002. Margaret O'Keefe briefly worked with Cliff Clavin, with whom she later became romantically involved. She is somewhat an enterprising person and is not afraid to take the first step in a relationship. Usually walks with her hair down. Played by Annie Golden. Janet Eldridge, Kate Mulgrew, served on the city council and had a brief love affair with Sam. She clearly knows what she wants, knows how to perform well in front of the public, and doesn't tolerate when her plans are violated. Janet loves to wear elegant outfits. Gary is the owner of Gary's Old Town Tavern and often gets into some kind of dispute or competition with Sam and his team. He has a lucky nature, but sometimes he can get too carried away and not assess the situation soberly. The role is performed by Joel Polis. Phil Schumacher, David Paymer, works in politics and works closely with Janet Eldridge. He looks confident and doesn't get lost in a huge crowd. At off-site events, he always dresses presentably and wears a badge with a slogan in support of Eldridge. Beth was a sweetheart with Woody Boyd and has a good cordial relationship with him. She's a slender girl who prefers to wear short hair and likes to smile widely, especially when she is really feeling joy. Able to listen carefully, played by Amanda Weiss. Philip Samantho is a creative person and knows how to draw well, especially portraits are often commissioned for him. Can give advice, but is not overly intrusive. Philip has curly hair and is often seen wearing glasses. The role is played by Christopher Lloyd. Rebecca Howe ran the Cheers bar for a while. She has a somewhat zealous nature, and in relationships it's sometimes difficult for her to take the initiative. She likes to receive expensive gifts from suitors. Had a love affair with Sam, played by Kirstie Alley. Diane Chambers is an employee of Cheers and Sam's love interest. She's not stupid and rather well-read girl, but has a somewhat limited knowledge of real life. She likes to talk, but it's difficult for her to make friends with someone. Played by Shelley Long. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it on social networks, like it, and of course subscribe to the channel.